I am playing, obviously, we see here, Night in the Woods tonight. I said I was going to play it. I want to play it, even though I want to finish Stray as well, but I'm going to be playing this cat today, or playing as this cat today instead of the other one. And then last time, some shit happened, and then, like, we saw someone get, like, I don't know if they killed them, smothered, I don't know, but kidnapped in a sense. And May's police auntie didn't believe her and was like, "What are you doing out here? You're not supposed to be in this area." And I'm like, "Lady, someone just got kidnapped. Can we, you know, worry about that more than what May's doing outside?" Like, oh my god, it was just crazy. Wow, my body made a weird noise. Oh no. Love the guy to death, but making her life bad. Yeah. That sucks. I don't know what else to say, but that just sucks. I feel... Hope things do work out for her and him, though. Him in the sense of, like, getting better and her... You know. Yeah. Oh, advertisement pop-up. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Hey, May, thanks so much for your help last night. Woke up and realized that I completely imposed in a big way. Thank you, I really appreciate it. Right, I was also in a play last time I played this. Kind of out of the blue, and didn't even give me lines to memorize, so kind of just winged it. I'll be at work cleaning up after last night if you want to say hello. Alright. Oh, wait, last stream I think I also had a knife fight. Hanging out with Greg's. That was crazy. Says he wants to, but his actions speak other words. Hey dude, sorry couldn't hang last night. Angus said he's sorry too. Band practice today, because I'm in charge and I say so. Off to work, bye. Okay. I think the only way I can save in this game is quitting. Wait, why won't it let me save anyway? Yes, save and quit to title. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak for anybody because I don't have that kind of experience or anything, but, there's only so much of words, that you can do, and say, but if you don't follow through with them, then they're kind of meaningless. Waba, why? Why do you do this to me? Okay, I did it. I did it for you. I did it for you. Here we go. Now let's start for real. But okay, so let's start for real. Last time I played this, shit happened, got into a knife fight, did a play on Halloween or the Harfest, saw someone get kidnapped or killed. I don't really quite know what exactly happened yet. And now we are back home. Alright. Hey, hun. Yeah? Come say hello, why don't ya? It's your fault for playing a game that has bad save mechanic. I'm sorry! Right, we also had a fight with our mom, kind of. No, we did. We definitely did. Hello, Mom. Hey, hun. Hey, Mom. Yeah, CMA's like, I don't really want to talk to you right now. You look really tired. Yeah, no shit. I just saw someone get kidnapped and my police officer aunt didn't believe me. So do you. Also, I have a splitting headache. Oh my god, I love the little grimace that May has. It's like not just the eyes, but her lip. I just noticed that. That's so funny. Shrugs and Satan. God damn it. Let me finish this thing first. Well, the weather seems to agree with you. Gray and drizzly. I could go for that today. All the swinging noodle legs. I love it. Hey, hun. Yeah? Sorry about yesterday. Me too. I said some stuff. I didn't really mean it. Well, whether you meant it or not, that isn't how we should communicate. I don't want us to stop talking. I just don't want a repeat of a few years ago. What happened a few years ago? I'm really sorry, Mom. 15k channel points. God damn it. About all of it. Hey May, you okay? Not really. Again, I saw someone get kidnapped on Harfest, but I'm fine. Guess I'm stressed too. Saw some weird stuff last night. Or I think I did. Would you believe me if I told you what happened? Later, I'm still like putting it together. Can we talk about school? Also later. Later, please. But what else do we have to say? Okay. Just spill it, Mom. After your incident a few years back, as you know, we went into some debt over smoothing that over. Geez, I'm still sorry about that. It's in the past, let's not go back over it. Okay. What the fuck did she do? Red eyes, black cat. I love these cats so much. When it came time to get you off to school, we took advantage of a kinda of mortgage to make sure you were taken care of. Okay. Well, turns out it wasn't a very good deal. And I just feel so stupid. They like to offer these mortgages to people who maybe don't have a lot of money and aren't used to getting offers like this. Ah, they swindled you. Why? Because the bank took advantage of us, of course. And now they own the house and we owe them more than it's worth. Means we're not sure how long into the future we'll have the house. Holy crap, we're in trouble, huh? And I'm a huge jerk. It's okay, sweetie. Don't worry. Oh, that's sad. Sorry. Hey. Alright, you wanted the save. Hold on. Alright. Cool. We got it. It is drizzly outside. You know what though? This is one of my favorite types of weather. Overcast. A little drizzly. I like this, actually. Oh god, I love her noodle arms so much. They just make me happy. Whee! I'm glad to be home playing a game after that fiasco with the hospital, but we're good. You're back? Welcome back, Piriko. How's it going, Selmers? How was your Halloween? Ugh, god. Weird. Went to Harfest. Saw some messed up shit that I think was real. Then had a really bad nightmare. Yeah, that nightmare was weird too. Cool. I stayed in and ate candy and watched TV. You like the heavy rain more? I like heavy rain if it's not windy. If it's windy heavy rain, I am not a fan. Cool, okay, I read that. Halloween episodes were on. Well, I was out living a Halloween episode, okay? Whoa. Yep. Want to hear a new poem? Sure. Yes. Autumn winds. Autumn sins. Autumn times. Autumn crimes. What the fuck? What's an autumn sin? Cheating on your wife? What the fuck? With some gas station skank. Holy shit. In November. Oh, okay. I mean, yes, don't do that, but what the fuck? Anything else? You're gonna break your neck someday. I will make sure to fall right on you. What the fuck? But I like the feeling of standing against an onslaught. Okay, interesting. I've never stood in the rain like that before, but I think it'd actually be kind of cool. Just wear something cheap and not give a shit about anything. And it just gets soaked. I'm bigger than you, we should be covered. You too. Alright. What about you, dude? It's just some calm before the hassle. Alright, jeez. Well, anyway, before all the weird shit comes back up again. Just this nice weather. Wait, hold on. I want to go in here really quick. I wonder if I still need to keep feeding those rats. Also you. Tell me more about Granddad. How are you feeling today? Oh, I feel the damp and the cold down here. But it's in my bones wherever I go. So, no harm. Okay. Something about a tide rolling out or troublemakers in my family is what you were talking about, I think. Back then, there were places that brought us all together. Or at least brought us together in bits and bobs. The old Smokies, the Grand Bears, the Lodge of Old, the church and the Union. There'd be dances up at the HB. That's where I met your granddad, a lifetime ago. Ooh, interesting. Plain in most respects, prone to fits of melancholy, but funny and wild when the occasion called. Surprising is, I guess, the word. Why? I don't really know much about our granddad. Strict but nice, distant but trying? I don't remember. Distant but trying, I think was... Let's go with that. Sounds right. That sounds... excuse me? Okay, I guess she's tired. Hope you feel better. Oh, May. Oh, dear May. Oh, okay. Can I steal to feed the rats? I bet some rat babies would love a delicious pretzel. Let's steal it. Ooh, oh. Oh. Okay, in the pocket it goes. Wait. And we've got it. This is unfairly easy now. Yes, we've stolen a pretzel once again. I think that's the third one we've taken. Well, I don't feel bad. It's for the rat babies. I can't... Whatever. They need it. Now, if I could just remember where they were. I think the rat babies are... I know they're pretty high up. How did I get there, though? Wait, hold on. I think I have to go all the way here. What a thrill. Man. So, I mean... So, I've been really wanting to play Stray again, right? And, but... I'm trying to kind of, you know, keep a variety here, so... I mean, not that I didn't want to play this too, I really wanted to continue because shit happened last time. But, so to kind of compensate for that, I've been watching other people play it up to where I get to anyway, and god, every time I see that beginning sequence, just tears start welling up and I want to like cry because it's so sad. I can't help it. But I'm loving it, you know? Oh, I also did go back to some parts to pick some things up. Get some things that I missed in the slums and whatnot, so I can show you later. But yeah, that's... With darkness and silence, dude. Oh my god, Waba! I know what you're doing. God, I used to listen to that song all the fucking time. Alright, my little miracle rats. Time to eat. Feast. Feast on the pretzel. Oh, whoops. Here. Wait. Ah, one more? There you go. Wow, there's so many of you. Someday you won't need me anymore. And you'll leave. Will I even recognize you on the street? As we pass each other? Oh, I love you, miracle rats. Achievement unlocked, miracle rats. Thank you, game. Thank you, Steam. What an achievement. Wait, does that mean that the rats won't be there anymore? I can't feed them anymore? Man. God, that song's gonna be stuck in my head now, Wappa. I mean, it is a good song though, so it's not like... Okay. Oh no, it's actually boarded up now. Whoa. Is someone moving in? Probably something dumb. I miss you, pizza place. Not my crushing ramen with my thighs, so the sound is muffled so I don't wake up people. Let's visit Greg's here. Hey Greg's, what's up? Sup, dude? Ugh. Ugh? Long night. Weird night. I'll tell you at band practice. Cool. What you up to? Just saying hello? Just saying hello for now. I want to explore first, because I feel like if I go to band practice, then I'll just, what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, the story will continue, and I don't want that right now. What are you doing here? Hey, dude. Hey, you? Working here now? Yep. Sucks. But it pays. Question, how do they fit a kitchen in there? Barely. Don't ask why, but it's actually working. Okay. Let's see. I want to go... Oh, what was the store's name again? It was like... The Pickaxe or something? I don't remember. The old Pickaxe. Oh, so I guess Dan the cat is not working here anymore. Hey, Bea. Hey, thanks again for last night. I owe you one. It's fine. It was fun. My night got, like, really weird and bad after. How so? Tell you later, I guess. Still, like putting it together. Okay, well, let me know how that goes. I will. I think it's band practice day. Yeah, I'm going to go hunt down Greg. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, no, he's at the Snack Falcon. Snack Falcon. I don't know why I said it like that. I don't know how that guy stays employed. Maybe because they don't have anyone else to work there. He steals constantly, breaks supplies for fun. Sing it? No. He breaks. We broke lamps or light bulbs last time. And leaves work whenever he wants. Greg plays by his own rules. Do it, I don't mind. It feels more like the world plays by his rules. Whoa. I don't even know what that means. Still. Whoa. Dude, I don't know. Alright, I guess I have to go to Greg's then. Do it. Okay. Hold on. I will take a drink though. Thanks for the hydrate, Perico. Let's see if Angus is in first, and then we'll go to Greg and then do band practice. Hello. You up for band practice in a bit? I guess. Weird night. How so? I'll tell you about it later. Alright, that was interesting. Thank you, Angus. Okay, I guess there's not really much extra to do on this day because they just want to progress with story, I think. Hee. Let's do band practice. I'm sure there might have been something I could do on the side and I just kind of missed it, but whatevs. Hey, Bea. Ready to play? DMs? What? What is... Hold on. Fucking Christ. Alright, thank you. What are we playing? So go convince Greg. He's all slow today. Can do. Nothing. I'm having a very boring week. It is gonna be stuck in my head. I'm gonna have Snake Eater stuck in my head forever. Well, not forever, but... You know, I should play... Oh, I love it when Angus's ears perk up like that. So cute. I should play some MGS. Like, I mean, I've watched most of them. I've watched someone else play most of them. And, I did play Twin Snakes. I do have the first one, but... Do I have it? Maybe on the PS3 thing? Want a different song stuck in my head? Then no, it's fine. That song's fine stuck in my head. It's okay. If you get another song stuck in my head, I'll just have two, like, against each other stuck in my head, and I would rather not have that. Guns of Patriot. Is that the second one? Because I only played Twin Snakes. I probably watched it already. I've watched I watched someone play 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. So I know the story, but I've never played them. I was up all night. They were fixing the roof door, and it was super loud. Roof door? What? That goes all onto the roof. Now I can, like, I don't know, run from that door down in the lobby up to the roof and pee off the side of the building. Greg's, why? Yeah, maybe not. You might hit someone. But what's to stop random people from doing that too? Dude, it'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just tired. Fair, ready to go? Yeah, let's do this shit. I don't even... Is this a new song? Oh, god damn it. X-Ray. Oh my god! Ah! I can't even look at the chat right now, I'm sorry. Ah! Oh my god. Well, I did not do that very well. Okay, hold on. Listen, that was awful, by the way. That was really bad because that was, yeah, it was horrible, I know. Yep, I know. I literally do not know this song. Exactly. You can't just spring this on me and expect me to know how to do it. Alright, I can look at the chat now. I don't know that song. Actually. Well, the in-game and in the chat. So fast. Exactly. I don't know this song very well. Or at all. You just pushed a button. I am so tired. I strained my vocal cords yelling. Awesome. No, not awesome. I'm gonna sound so husky. Homework time? No. And anyway, I don't even know if they're dreams or not. And this guy who I think was a ghost kidnapped some kid and also I think was in my head after while I was sleeping. And anyway, yeah, I think I need to do something. I finished crushing the ramen with my thighs. What the fuck? Because this is scary. Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear tonight. Are you okay, dude? No. I'm kind of freaked out. Of course she's not okay. Some weird fucking shit's happening. It probably wasn't a ghost. Well then what the fuck is it then? Okay, fine, I'll go figure this out myself. Aw, dude, don't be like that. You got us. Oh, dudes. But how are you gonna find help? Okay, fine. So we need to maybe see if there's like some ghosty stuff happening around here. Like from a source we can trust. Such as... Does the newspaper have like a ghost section? Maybe this is related to the arm that we found in the beginning. What? Why is that a dumb question? You know, we could go check the library for books about it. No, they have the local paper on file, going back a century. If there's some secret history of kidnapper ghosts, we'll find it there, probably. Well, this is kind of weird. I thought it was just like broken down old bunch of books. When's the last time you were at the library? We actually have one of the nicer ones around. Oh, how? Rich dude who paid for it way back when? Yeah, they set up a foundation and... Never mind, let's go. I'm guessing they have shit to do? Woohoo, ghosties. That's the spirit. Hey? Okay, so we're going to the library to research the fucking weird shit that happened last time. Oh, I guess we're automatically hanging out with Bea then? I wonder if that changes if we say yes or no. Look, jobs. Weird, like, when this was painted, it was like, hey, look out the window. We're all working. Things are great. Now it's like, one of the graffiti murals. After someone gets shot or hit... Oh, wow. Wow, okay. Pumpkin dead head guy. Oh, I can't jump. Well, I guess that makes sense. We're in a library. Hi, ma'am. Closing in 2 hours. Okay, cool. Any idea where the microfiche is? What? Microfiche? Wait, what is that? Microfiche. 3rd floor. Okay, thanks. Up, up, up. Let's go. 3rd floor. What is that word? Microfiche. I'll have to look it up. I don't know where I put my little notebook of where I write the words. I lost it somewhere on my desk. Because it is a fucking mess. So I'll write it down on a random piece of paper and then look it up later. Okay. Let's go. Wait, do I just... I'm assuming these are stairs or an elevator of some sort, but I don't know if we're in the right spot or if I have to go in it again. Looks like someone left something open on this one. It's a resume. Bob Targ. Born 1967. 50 years old. Let's see. Experience mining, construction, well drilling. I never think about getting a job when I'm old. 50's not really old. I mean, you should have money then. No, that's not how life works, May. Ideally, it should be like guaranteed. Should be guaranteed in general. You gotta join my Young Socialist Chatterbox group. Oh god, okay. Maybe this is like the children's section or something? Holy crap. It's Charity Barity. What? How do you not know Charity Barity? I assume this is something from school. The school of being 5 freaking years old. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, May, please explain. It does look hateable. It was like... You are under some curse. I'm gonna go with that. Where a cute thing followed you around 24/7, yelling about like sharing and not littering and paying taxes. Well, May, I don't think you should, I don't think you should just, expose yourself like that. Charity Barity goes to state infrastructure budgeting meeting. I forgot the worst part. It always rhymed. Charity Barity, oh no, austerity. Fucking Christ. Hold on. Okay. Tax evasion. Reason the 2 bridges in and out of Saltstown are still closed. Wow. Isn't there a game like that? What's it called? Like Turnip Boy or something? Something like that? I don't remember. Going up. Let's go. So this should be right. Turnip Boy, okay. Wow, it's dusty up here. It's old up here. Sure is. Maybe your ghost is up here? Yep, ghost. Or something. Whatever he was, he walked through a chain link fence. Or flew over it. Or something. While carrying something. Well, someone, but you know. Alright, well that's even more impressive. Because he took someone, and he's like somehow connected to this thing I've been going through. And that's not good. Bea, are you gonna answer? That all sounded a lot more badass in my head. It's okay, it was fine. The fuck? Okay. So we need to find about some news. Here we go. Alright, there she is. Cool. Okay, and? I have no idea how to use it. Wait, you don't... It's a computer. I'm sorry, but what expertise have you brought to this thus far? This whole thing was my idea. Oh my god, the noodle arms. No, your idea was ghost hunting. My idea is to do at least a tiny bit of research on it. If you think it's so stupid, why are you here? Because you're my friend, you asshole. Oh. He's like, okay. All we friends, Beatrice. Here, let me get this set up. We'll be here all night if your dumbass is in charge. God, I love it. Oh, this is really bright though. My eyes hurt. Okay, it's fine. I'll push through. Alright, so what are we looking for? I want to steer. No. Move, I'm steering. Ow. Jeez, May. I'm sorry. Okay. How do we do this? Okay. Step 1, look at the screen. We're doing that. Step 2, move around and look at stuff. Step 3, find Ghost. Ghost. Hold on. There's a smudge on my glasses. I don't know where it came from. There's something in my Discord. What is it? Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. Step 3, find Ghost. Sure. So, let's see. Tragedy at Stafford Mine. An explosion occurred at 6:20 at the Stafford Mine. All work has ceased while men attempt to rescue any survivors. So far, 3 men have been pulled out alive along with 20 dead. The explosion occurred 10 miles deep in the mine, and only one group of men were able to escape before the elevator's rope snapped, and the next group of men plummeted to their death. Oh my god! So far, hopes of finding more survivors is low. The main path to the tunnel caved in due to the explosion, and supervisors are still attempting to piece together exactly where everyone was during the accident. Okay, that doesn't have anything to do with ghosts. Nope. Possum Massacre. It's a mine strike. The bosses arrived to attempt to renew talks and were taunted by some of the children present. Rocks were thrown in the National Guard and strike breakers opened fire on the crowd. After a few minutes, the smoke cleared and the gory scene revealed. 9 miners are dead with a dozen more injured. A young brother and sister were also shot dead as they were delivering a package of food to their father and uncle who was on strike below when the shooting broke out. Wow, that's fucked up. The photograph of the 2 children, aged 7 and 9, who were shot in cold blood has circulated far outside of our little county. The heinous act led to a personal visit from the governor to the strike site to meet with strikers. Independent inspectors were also brought in and talks finally began, 45 days since the start of the strike. The bosses have agreed to comply to the current safety standards and honor the demands of the miners. Well, yeah, that's like lame because it took them the death of children. It's a game, I know, but still. Tale of Teeth, what the fuck is this? I need to read all of these so I kind of know if I'm getting the right idea, because we're looking for something about ghosts. Strange but True, A Tale of Teeth. Ongoing series about the weird and forgotten aspects of Deep Hollow County history and culture, published weekly. Okay, so I feel like if we look into articles from Strange but True, we might find what we're looking for. Bad bosses figure heavily into Possum Springs history, and this morbid tale of a crime in secret societies is no exception. The story goes, in 1870, a local mine boss was skimming workers on their pay. A group of miners confronted him while he was in the act. He denied everything with many a slur and punched the miners' leader, Darnell Glace, in the face, causing him to lose his last remaining tooth. The miners knew how much Darney's tooth meant to him, and they descended on the boss. A few held the boss down, while others removed all of his teeth with pliers. Fucking Christ. The teeth were passed out to the miners, and a secret society was created with the vow to protect the workers' interest. Why would you want to keep his teeth? I guess as a trophy? Membership was based on owning one of these teeth, and each was marked with the symbol of their choosing. These symbols were used around the coal patch to organize meetings and make announcements. The boss survived his attack, but never named his attackers for fear of implicating himself. When died a few years later, members dug up his grave to retrieve his skull. It was used in ceremonies performed before going out for retribution. All would gather around, place their teeth in the sockets, and later retrieve their tooth after the retribution was completed. Upon a member's death, their tooth would be passed to a new member. Teeth of members in jail would be left in their sockets until their fates were decided. After the strike of 1889, the society dwindled. Occasionally, a descendant of one of these men will find a tooth with strange markings in their home. Strange but true. What the fuck am I reading? Okay. Sound off opinion line. Oh, maybe this one. Spectral happenings at Possum Jump. This one sounds promising. Two local sweethearts were startled this past Sunday night as they hiked along the wooded overlook known as Possum Jump. According to the Lovebirds, at approximately 11:45 p.m., a figure appeared to walk from the edge of the cliff out into the open air and then disappeared. Forestry workers the next morning were unable to locate any evidence of anyone having leapt from the great height, leaving the exact nature of what the two saw a mystery. A decent hike up into the State Forest Hills, Possum Jump is famous for its beautiful view of the Echo Reservoir. It also holds historical importance as it hosts the lonely graves of several persons involved in the Possum Massacre. So this one? This is interesting. Hey, look at this! Yeah. Looks like Possum Jump? Let me read it. It's Possum Jump. Okay. Ever been up there? Nope. Gonna check it out though. Go nuts. That's actually probably only a mile or so from Mrs. Miranda's house. Back up in the hills. All kinds of stuff up there. Well, I'll try to avoid any basements. Yes, we did get locked in a basement last stream too. Or corpse husbands. Wow. Co-signed. So we have to find more or just one? Ghostly rumors haunt New Historical Society. The Possum Springs Historical Society's conversion of the Schregeist? I don't know. House into its new headquarters and education center has hit its snag. Custodial head Jed Nusomi has resigned, citing strange occurrences in the old manor. I'd be there after hours doing my work and I'd hear someone walking around trying doorknobs. I came out to see who was fooling, but there was never nobody there. That's double negative. Trying to get this map room operational for the children, all the while I'm looking over my shoulder expecting to see God knows what. Mr. Nusomi, or Nusom, I don't know, had previously requested to work only daylight hours when other staff were present in the building, but even that proved to be too terrifying. I don't go to the off-limits area anymore, I don't go up past the second floor, and then only to go to the office. I know the others laugh, saying I'm seeing a Little Joe or something, but they can all go spit. Little Joe, for the uninitiated, was a local ghost story popular some years ago. The Possum Springs Historical Society has refused to comment on Mr. Nusomi's claim at the time. So it seems like there are some other ghost sightings, or at least weird noises and shit happening. Okay. Used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad, mine, steel mill, something like that. An actual haunted house. Ugh, no. Elementary school kids are there all the time. They have like summer arts and crafts programs. Oh well, still worth checking out. Okay, so we have that one, we have that other one, and then strike. Underground gases afflicts many. That is some small text. Nothing about ghosts though. Oh, here we go. As the school children are quick to inform you, Possum Springs has at least one resident who won't show up on any census survey. Little Joe, purportedly the ghost of Joe Shade, a minor who died in mysterious circumstances some decades ago, is a favorite spook story of the whimsical and weird members of our community. His most recent activities seem to involve getting up out of his coffin in the old section of Possum Springs Cemetery and strolling around, unnerving visitors to the largest graveyard in Deep Hollow County. Okay. His grave has become a destination for unruly and often destructive local youths, and as such, Possum Springs City Council is considering erecting an iron gate to protect the historical tombstones that fill the small hollow where Joe Shades lies buried. Police have also stepped up patrols in the area, so be warned, thrill seekers. You may not see a ghost, but you may see a fine for trespassing. No, my money! Graveyard, that's a gimme. I mean, if you're looking for ghost stuff, that's where they might make a lot of them. Looks like they saw him in the old section. That's where his grave is, okay. This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. I like history. Ghosts are history. History that won't stay history. That's cute. Let's boogie. Also, is that it? Let's look at more stuff, just to be sure. Piracy. So, new old store in town center. Possum Massacre, we've already read that. Strange but True, we read that. I think I read that. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I read that. Little Joe, you read it. No. I think I got everything. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So we've got some leads. Can I borrow your car this week? Do you even have a license? No. I mean, no regardless, but do you? Nope. No license, no credit cards, don't believe in money. Wow. Okay, well I have, a job, so I can't drive you around to all these spots. I can maybe do the graveyard. I need to go there anyway. But just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Yeah, history does repeat and it sucks, but that's only because people don't learn. That's why it repeats. It does the same thing over and over again. So okay. Alright. So if I want to go to the graveyard, I can go with Bea, but if I want to go to the other two places, I can't. What's happening here? What is... Miss Quelcy? She was always kind of a badass. School district did not fund that art program at all, but she made it work. She was like some sort of art teacher survivalist. Wow, I never realized. I think they pay her in bits of string and empty... Wow, that's fucked up. Alright, thank you all for coming to the second meeting of the Possum Springs Poetry Society. Sure, I kinda want to hear it. Tonight, we have new poems from myself, and Fisherman Jones, and Selma Ann Forrester. Oh right, is that Fisherman? I will start us off with one of my own. They don't actually pay her in string, right? Yes, May, they literally pay her in string. I was just joking. Right. Letter to my worst student. To my worst student, the subject of my stories, I tell friends back home when they ask about life. Out here in the sticks, it's you. I worry. At the end of my life, you will be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know it was you, Brian. What? Poor Miss Quilsey. At least she's blowing off some steam. That's true. She's not like doing it to the guy or anything. She's just using her poetry. But then Fisherman Jones has a poem for us. Two poems. They're short though. Hi folks, thanks. This is called Tunnel Eels. Tunnel eels, tunnel eels. I do not know how it feels to be in darkness all the time, born in muck and raised in slime. But neither do you know paths I've trudged, so it hardly is your place to judge. Wow. Tunnel frogs. Tunnel frog swims in the dark, must think it would be a lark to be a fisherman like me. But what do you know, amphibie? What the fuck? Thank you, Fisherman Jones. That was entertaining. Oh, most definitely. A poem by Selma Ann Forrester. Thanks, me. Oh, so cute. Dude, she's like your neighbor. Oh. She writes these really funny, dorky short poems. I'm up for something short and funny. This is called There's No Reception in Possum Springs. They're all just like... Oh my god. No reception here. I wave my black phone. In the air like a flare, like a prayer, but no reception. I read on the internet, babyface boy billionaire. Phone apps sold made more money in one day than my family over 100 generations. More than my whole world ever has. World where house buying jobs became rent paying jobs, became something family jobs. Boy billionaires. I pressed A too fast. Money is access to politicians, waiting for us to die, lead in our water, alcohol and painkillers. Replace my job with an app, replace my dreams of a house and a yard, with a couch in the basement, the future is yours. Forced 24/7 entrepreneurs. I just want a paycheck in my own life. I'm on the couch in the basement, they're in the house and the yard. Some nights I will catch a bus out to the West Coast and burn their Silicon City to the ground. Oh my god. Holy shit. Wow. Damn, Selms. Dude. She rhymed entrepreneur. I don't even know what that word means. May. Thanks, everyone. Dude, that was great. Is she always like this? No? Wow. Huh. Thanks, everyone. See you in 2 weeks. No, I want to read that again. I want like the full... Oh my god. I like that one a lot. It's 2 reels. Hey, Selmers. What? I like your weird poem. Thanks, I wrote it myself. Of course you did. Nice work, Smelmer. I don't like that nickname. What are you two? Sorry. It's cool. Can we go now? Alright, fine. Dude, I'm... Achievement Poets of Possum Springs. I'm glad I stayed for that. Wow. That last one, though. Jesus. Way too real. We live here. Right, so... Find out anything about your ghost? Yeah? Tell him, Bea. There were some newspaper clippings that talked about a ghost. Not just any ghost. Little Joe. God, I love these little... They're so cute. I don't really remember Little Joe. He's a ghost miner. He died in mysterious circumstances. Wow. I know, right? Mysterious. I thought you were like afraid of ghosts, of this ghost, like filled with like dread and shit. I'm terrified. I mean, you can be terrified of it and excited at the same time. Though she doesn't look very terrified, does she? Okay. So, oh. Wow, voice. What the fuck? It mentioned 3 different places we can all check out. That's fair. That's fair. Share custody of you and your ghost. Okay, so she already calls the graveyard. It's close and not illegal. Is there an illegal one? Of course Greg's is interested in the illegal one. Sure is. The Historical Society. The people there like get paid to show it to you. Oh. Awesome. So what did I get stuck with? Oh, Angus, no. Possum Jump. I know Possum Jump. We used to go there in Scouts. Perfect. His ears perked up. I love it. That's fine. This is gonna be awesome. And also, I'm scared to death. Are you now? Alright, May. My voice has been the past few streams just not good. I don't know why. Ta-da! It's Selmers, a good poet. Thought, if I die, Selmer should write a poem about me. Oh, she edited her past poem. Cute. Hey, Pops. Hold on. Okay. What have you got to say this time? The erg. Yeppers. So, you and Mom had a bit of a fight yesterday, huh? Yeah. I thought you two were getting along. We were. We are. Just a bump. You two, always two alike. I guess. I got your chill and her smartassness. I just hate to see you two on the outs again. So there was an issue before. I hope they can, you know, have better things happening. Dad? May, it's fine. It's okay, I'm 20, I can handle it. Nothing to handle. Okay. If you say so. Are you sure? Alright. Nothing new, but there is something I'm interested in that I remember. There's like a safe down here, I think, but we still don't we had to figure out how to open it, but I don't know how to do that. Maybe a way will open up later, I don't know, but we'll see, I guess. I guess for now we could just go to bed. Sleeps. Anything new on the computer? Oh. Let me know when you want to hit the cemetery. I should be around most nights this week. You are so incredibly welcome, and also you better not forget this big favor. That's more like it. Oh. Cute. Yo, I looked up the Historical Society on the internet. It's real old, but then they did big renovations. Oh, really? I mean, listen, I'm not saying there's a ghost, but old stuff that just got torn up seems like Ghost Central. How so? You're a ghost hanging out in an old house, and then someone puts in a pool where you died or something. Wait, what? Did I read that right? That didn't sound right. Hey, May. Let me know when you want to go to the park. I looked up a map and it's a pretty straight shot up to Possum Jump. Night, sir. Tip's hat. Oh my god. You know, we never got to hang out with Angus, just him and May, ever. So I think that would be fun to do. I don't want to practice the bass. I'm gonna fuck it up. Sleep time. I wonder if I'm gonna have a freaky dream tonight. Oh, there it is. There's the freaky dream. I really want to know what the significance about... Whoa, what the fuck? What? I want to know what the significance of these dreams are. This is so fucking weird. And there's always these musicians. I mean, these songs are great, but why? Anything this way? Okay, that looks like a dead end. I really wish there's a way I could run faster. Okay. Ah, here's another one. Yeah, those floating bodies are kind of freaking me out. Okay, no. God, I love the accordion. It sounds so awesome. And what are with the fish? I don't really understand. I got 2 of the songs, or 2 of the instruments. So 2 more. Okay, 1 more. God, this is so freaky. I mean, it looks cool. I like the contrast of colors, but it's really freaky. Okay, I think I need to go up here. No, how do I get up there? Wait, hold on. How do I... I need to see in relation to the others where the last guy is. So let me see if I can find those, Okay, no, that's the instrument. The musician. Alright, I cannot find it. Okay, I'll just have to search around to see if I can find the last guy. Is there a tuba player? And then I think... So, I'm gonna assume they're on the right side of this thing, but... But I don't... Oh my god. Where do I go? Maybe up that way? But I don't... Oh, this way maybe. Whoops. Okay, this seems promising. Ah, there we go. Now I can reach this thing. Up we go. I'm really not liking these floating shadows. Okay, this looks good. Wait, hold on. What's this way? Ah, here we go. Oh wait, no, I need to go that way, okay. Okay. Oh, here we go. There we go. I like this. I mean, it's freaky, but I like it. Alright, what giant creature is gonna show themselves to me this time? Fucking Christ. What? Maybe a kind of crane stork creature thing? I don't know. Seriously, what do these dreams fucking mean? Christ, okay. Last night inspired me. For longest night, I'm getting you a library card. What is that sentence? You're welcome. Okay. Dude, my mouth tastes weird this morning. Like a tire. How do you know what a tire tastes like? I'll be at work trying to wash it out with whatever's in the cooler. Okay. Away message. Planets are to be pitied as they cannot know how big and cool they are. Dr. Kathleen Conklin, National Astronomy Agency. Okay. Interesting. Thank you, Angus. Any conversation? Interesting conversation? Morning, sunshine. You feeling okay? You look a little limp. Yeah, weird dreams. Weird night. Well, weird shit's happening. You taking headache meds? They're in the bathroom cabinet. Yeah, I am. They're kinda working, kinda not. Well, maybe you need more sleep. I mean, more than the 10 hours or so you already get. You've always been my sleepy girl. Oof. Went to the library with Bea. It was interesting. Okay, gotta go. Be safe, hon. Take it easy. You really do look a little tired. Getting out makes me feel better. Me too. Maybe it's a good day to get out in the fresh air. Alright. I love how her eyes squint when she falls. It's so funny. Look. Whee! It's cute. Any new poetry? Having you to help bounce ideas off my helped. I am good for that. Want to hear a new poem? Yes. This is a short one, because I'm tired. That's fair. I got mad one time. It was online. I've been mad on the internet before too. It's crazy making. That's it? Well, that is very short. Like, I knew it was gonna be short, but that was a bit shorter than I expected. Whatever, that's okay. I wonder if there's anything new today. And if I can't steal a pretzel, that means... the prompt doesn't even show up? Oh man. What the fuck? Hold on. But yeah, if the prompt doesn't even show up, that means I can't... Oh, what are you doing here? Ahoy there, May. Is that Mr. Salvi? What are you doing in the boat? In the tunnel. In the late afternoon. What are you doing home from school? Your answer first. I guess I kinda dropped out. Your answer first. It's my side hustle. Salvi's Salvage. I'm a junk man, May. Are you not mowing lawns anymore? Oh no, I'm still doing the landscaping. But I'm also a purveyor of fine goods. For the discerning antique enthusiast. Side hustle, got it. You wanna come along? Boat ride back into the tunnel? Gonna be a short trip today, but might be fun. Sure, actually. Sounds interesting. This probably isn't smart. It's pretty safe. I just need a second pair of hands. Usually I take one of the kids over there. Hey teens, I'm going on this boat now. Just saying, like if anyone should ask. I got on this boat with Mr. Salvi here. Okay, thanks. Wait, they're there? I didn't see them. What was... Okay, let's go. Just in case she doesn't come back. Oh my god, it's dark. And lots of folk from somewhere else drive past between Fort Lucine and Willow Grove. And they like to go to antique shops out here. I think they think it's exclusive or something. My voice sounds awful. That's the side hustle. You'll see. Where the fuck did Mr. Salvi take me? This is garbage. It's an island of garbage. Your garbage is my priceless antique. Once it's cleaned up a bit, look around, find something. Is this thing safe to walk on? Oh yeah, years of sediment and rocks and junk. Okay. I mean, I found a racket. Wait, a bed? There's also an axe. Huh, big axe. Do I want a big garbage axe instead of this other thing? Yes. So big and axey. Hey, I got a weapon. Killer garbage axe. Oh, nice. Looks like an old fire axe from somewhere. Axe murderer garbage axe. Yes, you could conceivably murder someone with this. Have to sharpen it first. Oh, I'll sharpen it. Planning on murdering someone? I'll keep my options open. Oh dear. Oh, I can move the light. Whee! And somehow he'd run over his own foot. No! With the mower. Yeah, he's got a limp now. But he still comes to work. Jeez. Gotta work. Oof. I feel it though. Okay, so remember how I said I needed a second pair of hands? Oh yeah, what was that about? So there's a little panel back where you are. Gonna need you to use it and move this light up here. That's what I'm doing. We got bats down. Oh, god damn it. So, I don't like bats, but bats like bugs, and bugs like light. So you're gonna shine that light all around them to get them to scatter. So that's why I can move the light now, okay. Alright, here we go. Whee! Wow. Did most of them leave? I think so. Sure were a lot of them. Ugh, I hate them. But bats are cute. They are not. I mean, they kind of are. Can I take a bat home? No. Ain't no bat getting on my boat. Sooner swim back than have a goddamn bat on my boat. Alright, jeez. No bats. Is a baseball bat okay? Oh, we don't have to do the thing anymore? Okay. You gonna look around? No, I'm gonna hang out in the boat. Of course I'm gonna look around. You're sarcastic like your dad. Do you still talk to my dad? Oh yeah, I get my meats from him once a week. Last fall, us and some of the boys from the factory days went up to the Stutter's old hunting camp. Huh. Wow. Alright, let's go. We got a schedule to keep. It's very interesting. Okay. So I have to find some more garbage? What's this? Oh my god. It's a coconut monkey. Like the one Granddad bought back from Hawaii. Do I want this coconut friend? Nah. It's kind of stinky and soft. Ew. What's this? Holy shit. Dracula teeth. These are so rad, I could totally be a Dracula. Of all the false teeth in the world, Dracula teeth are the best. Should I take these excellent Dracula teeth? Ew, no! Like, they've been in someone's mouth. I mean, not only that, though, they've been like... Ooh. Yes'm. Welcome to the family, Mr. Monkey. I love you so much, and we've just met. Alright, we're ready. He's a little soft, and he smells like trash water, but when he's all dried out, he's gonna be a regular member of the family. Not even tempted? I think I can let this one go, May. I think if I got the other one, that would have been good. But Dracula teeth are kind of gross. I mean, ones that have been in trash piles anyway. Or in someone else's mouth. And that's how I saved Longest Night. Wow. Did you ever tell your kids? What? No, it'd spoil the magic. Did they ever notice your neck scar? If they did, they never said nothing. Did the cops ever catch the guy? Oh no, he's still out there. But he ain't coming back anytime soon. Wow. Maybe he's the guy that cut off someone's arm. Or ripped it off, I don't really know. Alright, geez, calm down. Aye, aye, sir. Come on, out you go. I think I got them all. I think so. I got him good. I'm 20. 20 is still a kid, May, though. Well, at my age, that's plenty kid enough. Rude. Coming up another island of junk. Spooky. Wait, are you gonna be able to get us back home? Like, are we okay? Oh dear. Whoa, old trolley car over here. There. Yeah, we're getting close to where the flood really hit hardest. I can't imagine this place still up and running. It was quite something. Had a sense of going somewhere. Yeah. Way back when they got these new trolley cars, they were designed by some company overseas. Big and fancy, like France or something. Huh. Alright, let's see what other pieces of junk they got here. What's this? Oh, huh. Wonder how old this is. It's pretty soggy. What sport even is this? It's a sports mystery. The worst kind of mystery. It's pretty, though. Do I want this thing? I don't even know what it is. No. I mean, the only other thing is a sports-related... It's a helmet. Oh, nice. Football. Our official religion around here. Fucking Christ. I could totally wear this. It's functional. I could totally wear this in the winter in case I slip on ice. I could wear this if I was in a fight. Could probably stop a bullet even. I don't know. It smells inside though. Do I want this thing? Huh. Do I want... I don't know, because I know that's a American football helmet. This one is just some random... None of these sound very interesting to me, honestly. It's functional. I don't know. I'm curious though on what it is. May says it's pretty, but... Ugh. I'll take the helmet. Football helmet. Oh, you sure you want that? Well, I mean, it's cool. You take it. No, it's alright. It's your boat. It's your garbage. You can have it. No, that's fine, May. No, I think you should have it. No, May, you take it. Take it. I don't want it. Neither do I. Take it. It's yours. God damn it, you take this effing helmet. No. Oh, you go straight to hell. What the fuck? Are you okay? Yeah, sorry I yelled. Me too. You happy with your helmet? Yeah, it's functional. What the fuck? Nah, they don't come back this far to sleep. They fly around a good bit back here, though. Unless you clear them off before you get here. Got rid of most of the bats back there, so maybe we can make one last stop. The big one. The big one. How big? They're always moving, kid. 20-year-old. They're just usually moving in one direction. No one's really prepared for when it stops doing what it's always been doing. Huh. Alright, what's the big one? The big one. Wow. This looks like something I dreamed. Or something. It's familiar some ways. Can't fix something like this. What are you gonna do? Dam up the river? Dig this whole thing out? Nobody got that money. Nobody got that time. This is like visiting some place beyond the grave. Like where you go when you die. Some folks did die down here. Oh yeah. You gonna go look around? Have to say, not much back this far usually. Most stuff washes in from side channels. Gets caught up back where we came from. Yeah, I think I'll still look around. Alright. You know what? I was thinking about this. These places do kind of look like the dreams that we've been having. It's like a hook. Wonder what this used to lock up. Really old lock. Pretty neat key. Someone bought this to keep something safe. Or secret. Do I want to take this? For now. I'm thinking maybe the lock in our... Oh? Wow. Wonder if it still works. Should probably clean out all of the mud out of it first. Do I want to take this? Even more than the lock. I don't know. Oh my god, that was loud. It's really pretty. I should have someone to appreciate it. I don't know. What makes it hard is like, I don't know what they look like for real though. Because we're in the dark right now, we're only seeing silhouettes. You know what? Whatever, it's fine. Let's go with the horn. I got my junk. Horn. Looks like a pack horn, maybe. I'm gonna clean it out. Maybe play it. Or at least make it make some noise. Good plan. It's real pretty. Shame to leave it down here. You rescued it. I'm a hero. I'll call the papers. That's so cute, though. Are we going back now, or...? Here we are. Wow. Wait, what do you mean, here we are? Oh, spooks. So that's it. That's the other mural. It's so... Yeah. Basically the only thing back here that survived the flood. I just think it's nice that it's not gone. Yeah, I guess. Forgotten maybe, but not gone. Well, not forgotten yet. I wonder if in like 500 years, some archaeologists will find this. I wonder what it meant. Sometimes I think in 50 years no one will know what it meant. Places can't control how they're remembered. They just hang out. And then fall apart. Wow. May? You okay, May? Yeah. I'll be fine. I'm just gonna look for a minute. Take your time. You know, I'm gonna have to look and see what those... You know, in her dreams, they're like people who play instruments, right? Oh, never mind. I'm looking at them now. It's not right. But I was just thinking maybe what if they were, the people that were the miners, but I don't think so. June bug. Interesting, though. What do I want to do today, though? I could do... I think I want to do the possum jump, I think is what it's called, first. Because I never experienced hanging out with Angus. So I said I could, like, take you up to the park. You did indeed. You ready to go? Not yet. What I'm gonna do is, BRB, I will be right back. So just give me a second. That is not what I want. I will be back in a moment, and I'll just keep this audio up. So see you in a bit, maybe 5-10ish minutes. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, we are good. All right. So yeah, we've been hanging out with Bea and Greg's, mostly Bea, but you know, we've never had like the opportunity to hang out with Angus. I kind of want to start with him. Yeah, let's go to the park, dude. Yeah. Yes. I'm excited. Are you? Yeah, we never get to hang out. Ghost hunting with Angus. So you think the guy who you saw was a ghost? Not a guy, a ghost. Right. Why does no one believe me that it was a ghost? Well, I mean, ghosts don't actually exist. Says you. No, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they do. There's something on my desk. What is this? Okay. Well, I'd need evidence. What counts? A ghost walking up and saying hello? And me saying, hey, I verified you are a dead person. Could be a zombie or a Frankenstein. Okay, maybe if they're made of ghosty stuff. Ghosty Stuff can be our podcast about ghosts. This episode of Ghostly Stuff brought to you by Donut Wolf. At least they're like, you know, good natured about it. Welcome to Ghostly Stuff. I'm May and I saw ghosts, and this is Angus who doesn't believe me. I'm Angus and this is May. She's a crazy person. That's so cute. Alright, the park. I am curious about these areas. Ooh, I like this. I like the colors. Nice evening. Yeah, it's alright. My mom used to take us up here to play frisbee. I got hit in the teeth with the frisbee once. Full speed. Oh, not fun. Casey and me were throwing things at each other's heads. Oh, we stopped after the frisbee. Well, yeah, that's, maybe don't do that. Posted. Do not feed or touch the wildlife. Well, that seems extreme. Well, clearly. There's some folks living in cabins up here. You can feed and touch them if you want. I know the personal space. It's a weird old place up here. There's all kind of weird stuff back up in the park. Old stuff just hanging out in the woods. Well, we'll hit my old scout camp on the way up, I think. Busy woods. Okay, better get going before it gets dark. Let's go! Whee! I love my noodle arms and my squinty eyes. It's great. I want to climb. I can't. Never mind. Okay, Angus is walking like a normal person when I want to speed up ahead, but... Angus, come on! Run! Be free! Is this a furnace? Looks like a fireplace. You okay? You alright? Yeah, I got asthma is all. Sorry you gotta wait for me. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you don't need to rush. No problem. Hey, sometimes people just get it. Yeah, but I saved that for emergencies. Being slow isn't an emergency. What is this thing? This is like a lime kiln, I think. A kiln. I know what a kiln is. Oh, limestone. Got it. You like do something with it in there, and it becomes this other thing. Oh. Limestone's weird because it's mostly made of skeletons of sea creatures. Oh. I didn't know that. Whoa. I know, right? Like, right where we're standing, there were like ancient horrible sea monsters. Creepy and awesome. That's history. Okay, I'm ready to go. Yeah. But yeah, never mind what I said earlier. You don't need to run or rush or anything. No worries. So this is just a kiln. Whew. Need to take a break? I'm okay. No prob. So, if this place was underwater... Let's go with this. I don't know. There might be, I guess. But not everything becomes a fossil. Why? I don't know. I'm not an expert on any of this. But there were definitely ancient sharks around here. I mean, probably. There's always more weird stuff that happened to find out about later. Okay, I'm ready to go. Cool, cool. Again, Angus, don't rush. It's all good. You okay? Maybe we should... Are you sure you're okay? Yeah, sorry. Seriously, it's fine. Hang for a minute. Okay. I should know all this stuff about, like, ancient sea creature rock or whatever. Limestone. I was gonna take a class on dinosaurs back at school. What happened? It was all full up. That class fills up fast. Man, I hate that. That's why whenever I had, like, a class, I would try to, like, even if I wasn't sure I wanted to take the class 100%, if I had even, like, a... Or, like, you know, I wouldn't know for sure if the workload or like the schedule would match up later when it actually started. You know, it's good to get the class that you want because in the end you won't even have that choice anymore, so pick up your classes. I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are like the most interesting animals. I love dinosaurs. Haha, funny. Be glad for the millions of years between us. Weird. Time, dude. Time makes most dangerous things less dangerous. Most things, at least. Okay, you ready to roll? Yeah, we're almost to the top. Don't push yourself, Angus. Your health is more important than some ghost. Oh, it's dark now. Wow, that was fast. Well... That was a hike. That was a lot easier when I was 11. We passed, what, 3 gates on the way up here? I lost count. Weird, used to be open back then. Ready to go? Not far now, just up ahead. It's really dark now, though. Wait, but what? I forget. They were involved in the Possum... Oh, that thing. Where the kids died. Why are they up here? Okay. So some of the National Guard, I'm guessing. Or not, huh? There's like a few old graveyards up here from like colonial times. I guess there's one up here somewhere too. It is spooky. Just bones. I mean, bones are kind of spooky. More graves. Okay, dangerous. What do I do? Oh, okay. Wow, we're up really high and really far out. I can't see town from here. It's south of us, behind whatever ridge that is. So what? Are we just supposed to wait here and see if anything happens? You tell me. You're the expert. I guess we'll just wait here and see if anything happens. Wait, is that... Nice night. Yeah. Back at school, I couldn't see as many stars. Because of light pollution, probably. That always made me sad. I wish I knew the constellations like you did. What? You know, all the names and the stories and stuff. I wish I can never remember them other than... I think the one up there is like a bell or something. No. Remember that time we were all at the longest night bonfire and we spotted the constellations together? And you told us all about them? I think you just made them up. Wait, if that didn't happen with him and she's remembering that, like maybe it's a false memory, I don't know. But if she's actually remembering it, I wonder who she did that with. Oh, this is cute though. Alright, find me some constellations. Just ones I remember. Or dreamed that one time. Ugh. Whichever. Remember Mr. Chazakov? Yeah, science teacher. He lives in Underhill and has a telescope on his roof. We did look at constellations with him last time. And I totally saw some stars through it. That's cool. Telescopes are cool. Wish I had a telescope. Alright, let's see. Oh. Oh, we're making... Oh my god, that's so cute. Wait, why can't I connect that? Oh, I have to... Wow, that's ugly. It's a cat. He's got arrows sticking out of him. And he's chasing a diamond. He lived, you remember the stories about the forest god? Yeah... Sure. Anyway, this cat was in there. Liked shiny things. Was good at getting through the forest. Was really good at stealing. Ass cat. Well, then he stole a diamond from a king and got arrowed to death. But he was slick enough that he jumped out of his body and became immortal or something. Huh? Decent? Extremely decent. Creative. Alright, gotta make another constellation. Let's connect this and this. I'm guessing we don't actually have like a choice of what to connect. It's a pope. He breathes fire. Oh, this one is real. Or at least the dude is. Rubello. There's a statue of him outside church. Oh, we never went there. This one. Weddings and funerals and longest night, basically. I don't think those first two count. Those are like events. My mom works up at the church now. I haven't gone really since I was like 14 or 15. Does she mind? She pretends not to. Wow, not much of a story about him then, huh? Just, yeah, okay. They're predetermined constellations. That's fine. What's this one? Ooh! It looks like the whale in, You know what? I'm remembering something wrong. It wasn't a whale. I was thinking about a dragon. Never mind. And it's got like the world on its back. Yeah, I see it. Kind of a lot of responsibility. Did the whale consent to this? I think it just always was that way. Oof. Jeez. You gotta wonder why people made these up. I mean, like, these specifically. Okay, I think... Wow, this one is literally just gonna be a triangle. Alright, that's fine. The bell. And in the middle is this eye, looking at you. I think you die when it rings when it's... Oh god, no. That makes sense. It's gonna be really loud. There's no sound in space. I mean, like, basically no sound, usually. That sounds really scary for some reason. Well, at least it means we're not gonna get rung to death by a bell. I mean, I guess that's true. We're like way out here. In the park? Yeah, I guess. Spooky. I don't know, it's pretty safe. And the stars are pretty. So you don't believe in ghosts at all? Nah, don't believe in ghosts or gods. Or psychic powers, or anything like that. Not at all. I mean, there's no evidence for them. And people have really tried. Did you ever? Yeah, when I was a kid. Tell me about it. So, I don't know how much I've ever told you, or how much Greg has told you, but I didn't have the best childhood. Oh no, we're gonna learn his backstory. Angus, don't worry, Greg's didn't go into detail about anything, just like, you know, the fact that it wasn't great. Yeah, I think I heard that. Why was it bad? My dad didn't like... Oh, fuck! What?! My mom didn't either, and like, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. Yeah, dude! No, it's fine. My dad used to hit me. Oh no, Angus! No! And my mom was probably worse. She like wouldn't feed me, which is why I really like cooking now. Don't laugh! Well, I mean, it's your life, you can laugh at it, but like, fuck. She'd like to shove me into the pantry and slam the door really hard. And all the stuff would fall off the shelves on top of me. Oh my god, Angus! I didn't know at all. That's awful. Yeah, no shit, what the fuck? She'd lock me in there for like a day at a time sometimes. What the fuck? Or overnight. So I'd like to try to develop psychic powers so I could like signal the neighbors or unlatch the door. Didn't work, as you might guess. Did you ever tell anybody? I never did. I don't know why. After a while I like started feeling guilty too for some reason. Man, I hate that. That's so stupid. Like, not that he felt that way, which is kind of stupid, yeah, but it happens a lot. You get guilt. You feel guilty for things that aren't your fault. Like, you feel like somehow you caused you're the reason why they're doing this, and I'm like, maybe you're the reason that... I don't know, but no one is responsible for someone else's actions, no matter, you know what I mean? Oh, God. Angus, that's not your fault at all. You were a kid. I mean, even if he wasn't a kid, that's not his fault. Oh, don't worry, I know that now. Boy, do I ever. Question, can I go kick all of their asses? Like, I've got experience. I can F some shit up. Well, my mom is kind of old now. I still have to visit her sometimes. You don't need to visit her. You don't have to do anything. I have a brother. He's overseas in the army. And my dad left like 10 years ago. So who knows where he is or if he's even alive. If he is alive, I don't want to know about it. Fucking Christ. Dude, literally though, just because your brother's in the army doesn't mean that you have an obligation to meet an abusive parent. Like I get it, she's old, but Like, what the fuck? I mean, it's his choice, right? So I'm not gonna be like, you know, just my opinion. Don't force yourself to do it, you know. Angus, I just want to give you a hug forever. Well, I was luckier than a lot of kids. I'm just glad I didn't, like... Yeah. Anyway, to your original question. Testing out my psychic abilities in the pantry made me really interested in both paranormal stuff and science. And I joined a skeptics society on the internet, and that kinda ruined me on a lot of other supernatural bullshit. Aww. And it gave me something to solve. Something you could debunk, or... No, I don't know. It saved me a little bit, I guess. Oh, Angus. Cause when someone does all that stuff to you, it can, like, make you do some bad things to yourself. But anyway, yeah, no ghosts or God. Oh my god. I feel like if I'd been through that, I'd be more likely to want to believe in God or something. It's different for everyone. Do you believe in anything at all? But yeah, I feel like, I mean, because everyone's thought process is different, you know? Some people will feel like, oh, maybe a God doesn't exist, because fuck that. And some people will be like, oh, the only one I could turn to is some sort of religion or whatever. That's your choice, you know? Well, so like the constellations, I don't believe there's a whale out there, but I believe that the stars exist, and that people put the whale there. Like, oh, voice. Like, I don't know. We're good at drawing lines through the spaces between stars. Like, we're pattern finders, and we'll find patterns. And we, like, really put our hearts and minds into it, and even if we don't mean to. So, I believe in a universe that doesn't care, and people who do. Huh. Pattern finders. I feel like a lot of people don't think they found God, but, like, God found them. Like, when they were having bad times like you did. God never did. I was completely alone in the pantry, but a few years later, Greg did. Oh no! Ah! The stars can stay up there and not give a shit about us, but this whale is pretty cool. Oh my god, you're gonna make me cry! You're an extremely good and smart person, Angus. Oh, I try, but I'm no more than anyone else. Angus, I want to hug you so bad. Man, what the fuck? I should come out here more often. Yeah. Don't look at him. Who? There's someone standing behind us. Oh, what? It's the thing! In the trees. What the it's it's the thing that killed or oh my god. He's here. Holy shit. Holy shit. What do they look like? Tall. Wearing some kind of weird coat. Like a utility coat or something. Oh my god. Oh god. That's the ghost. I'm more worried about it being a living person. Standing in the woods, staring at us. Oh god, oh god. Well, don't panic. Follow my lead. Hey there. Oh, you know, just talk to the guy. Out for a hike? Nice night. He's not answering. That's a little hostile, right? That's definitely a little Dude, what? This is freaky. Hey. I know what you did. May, no. I saw you. Okay, well, we're gonna run now. We need to get to the car. But your asthma. I got an inhaler. The good kind, too. No one in heaven or earth can stop me. Okay, let's go. Deep breaths. In and out. Alright. Roar. Just roar. Just run. Just... What? He's just standing there, too. Angus, are you gonna be okay? What the fuck? Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, are you okay? Holy shit, what the fuck? You okay, big guy? Yeah, I'll be okay in a few minutes. I'm resilient. So, that was it. That was the ghost. Or it was some weirdo who lives out there. They probably get lots of kids throwing parties back there. I mean, the party we went to where you threw up. That wasn't too far from there. No. Why does nobody believe me? Mate, it's like every other explanation is more likely than ghost. Okay, fine, whatever. Sorry. Grouchy. Headache. That was scary. It's cool. It was... Oh my god, that was terrifying. Dude, did you see how... They, like, booked it after you? Angus is psychic, but his hat blocks it. No clues, but Angus saw him too. Oh my god. But his hat blocks it. So fucking... Hey, Dad, I almost died again. Hey, Dad. Hey, you? You okay? Yeah, weird night. You look really worn out. Yeah. Gee, I am sore tonight. Need a back brace or something. How do you do it? Do what? Always running and jumping around all crazy. I don't know. I mean, I'm really out of shape. I don't think I've ever been in shape. I mean, she did comment on her roundness on her own, but... Huh. Alright. Well, I hope Angus is okay. Oh my god, that was terrifying! Oh look, we got some cool stuff in here now. There's our murder axe. There's our horn. Helmet. And coconut monkey thing. Fucking Christ. Hey bae, you awake? I very much am. Doing bills and eating a grilled cheese. What's up? Went to the park with Angus. How'd it go? It was fun until it was scary. We got chased. We totally saw the ghost in the woods. He did. Why? Angus is an annoyingly strident atheist. He doesn't believe in ghosts. Why can't you just take my word for it? Hold on. So he said it was probably a hunter? No, but like it chased after us. It really chased after them. Okay, whatever. Sorry, for what it's worth, I don't not believe you. Thanks. You have a good time otherwise? Yeah, learned a lot about Angus. He's had a kind of rough life? Yeah, he definitely has. Oh. You're not like the glue holding all of us together. Angus kind of is. He's the common denominator. Me and Greg don't hang out. Angus is good. He is. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Talk to you later. Okay, well, Greg's first. Hey, hey, hey. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, hey. Did you and Angus have a good time? Good time, yes, but... You guys saw a weird creepo, huh? Yeah, it was the effing ghost again. Hold on. Talking to Angus. Put him on. Okay. Hey, May, this is Angus. Dude, you saw him with your own eyes. I mean, we saw a guy who was being weird, but there are folks that live up there in the park, and there are hunting camps and stuff. So it was most likely a guy out hunting buck early, but it was in the middle of the night. Dude, I felt it. I know, I don't know what to say about that. I think all three of us were spooked. Okay, fine. Thanks for going and being brave and stuff. Anytime. I had fun. You can put Greg back on. I guess they share a computer. I'm an artiste. Sure was. Alright, off to bed. Night, dude. You and Angus are talking on my computer. Oh hey, I'm Angus. I'm so smart and have a great ass. Blah blah blah. You two are you talking a lot. Hold on, I'm drawing him a dirty message in the paint program. It's a dick with his hat on it and a smiley face. I don't know what it even means. Looks like you two are wrapping up. Peace out, yo. Hey May, it's Angus. You and Greg are talking. I can attest that this picture is kind of baffling. Good night. What the fuck? Maybe I'm gonna check out Demon Tower for Angus. A little bit. But a dick with his hat. Whee! Nice. I'm guessing these are like lives. Ow! I'm gonna get that life. Hold on. Haha. What is this? Oh, hold it. Ooh, a key. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. So maybe I have to go up? There's a big mass. Ow! What? You piece... Give me... No, 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 no. What the fuck? Okay. They don't really give you time to, like, move out of the way. Let's gather some health here, though. Oh my god. There's a lot. Give me that. Thank you. And boosh. I think that's all of them. Not that I really need to kill all of them, mind you. Alright. Oh, hold it. Nice. Oh my god, a boss! Oh! Wait, what? Wait, that was... That was it? Wait, why... I... What the fuck was I not... What? What the fuck? Wait, how am I... Ow. You know what? I'm gonna... Yeah. I think we're good. It's gonna take too long. Let's... No, not the computer. No. Let's go to sleep. Sleep. Yes. It's bedtime. What kind of weird dream will we have this time? And I think what I'm going to do, I know it's past midnight, but I'm going to do one more day, I think. What the fuck is happening? Okay. I don't know, maybe I'll end after this. I don't know. You know what? No, I will stop after this, but let's just... After this dream, I mean. Wait, what am I... This is a little different. Oh my god, that's a... Is that wood or a hand? It looks like a finger pointing up. Okay. Hi? Hello? Oh, this is the first time we've spoken in the dreams. Can you talk? Yes. Oh. For some reason... Hold on, I need a drink. For some reason, you're the first thing here I've thought to talk to. Are you... God? No. Oh. What are you? So... Seconds ago, little creatures are coming, and they are asking if I am God. And I am asking what God is. And they are telling me, and I am not this God. And this God is nowhere. Well, well, that's where faith comes in, I guess. Little creatures are explaining faith, and moments ago is the beginning, and I am here then and here now. And there is nowhere for God to be hiding. So, what am I doing here? Monstrous existence. No, I mean, what am I doing here? What are you? What are those other giant animals? Have I been seeing ghosts? They were like bits of the world. I think I was on a train, but it was like a town. It's all... I lost it. Okay, so... A great beast is walking through the sands, and they are climbing into the air, and now they are making a tear. What the fuck? And now they are gone, and now you are here. What? With their hooves, they are making a tear. Little creatures are wandering through the air, and they are dragging in places and echoes of lives, and they are asking me about God. Ugh, my head hurts. I am going to tell you something, little creature. You are swimming further and further out to sea, and beyond are things blind and terrible, and I am showing you now. What? What is happening? Oh God, oh God. They are blind, but they are seeing you, and you are coming to them. After this, you are not returning here. I am climbing into the air and closing the sky. Why? Yes. Okay. I will tell you a second thing. There is a hole at the center of everything, and it is always growing. Between the stars I am seeing it. It is coming, and you are not escaping. And the universe is forgetting you, and the universe is being forgotten. And there is nothing to remember it, not even the things beyond, and now there's only the hole. What? So, does anything mean anything? This is not a question worth answering. What about trees in the fall? What about the leaves? What about my home? What about my friends? Soon they are dying. Soon they are rotting. You are atoms. And your atoms are not caring if you are existing. Your atoms are monstrous existence. What the fuck is happening? Then why am I here, goddammit? Why was I chosen to see all of this? Where is this going? Little creature, you are not chosen. There is no one to choose you. This is going nowhere. We are not meeting again. And the universe is forgetting you. And I am remembering you. But not because I am caring. The beginning is moments ago. The end is moments away. There is no time to forget before all is forgotten. Goodbye, little creature. What was the point of those dreams then? What? What the fuck? Thank you for the achievement, I guess. We didn't even write anything down for that. Morning at the Pickaxe if you're in town center today. I don't even know why I'm saying this. You're in town center every day. Anyway, see you later. Hey dude, at the old Snal gone. Come save me from boredom supreme. Sincerely, Gregory. Planets are to be pitied as they cannot know what we okay. Do I want to continue? I kinda do. I kinda don't. Huh. I think I want to do one more day, maybe? Let's do one more day. Why not? Why the fuck not? Here we go. Let's go, May. Our days are weird, and I think they're just gonna get weirder. Mom, I had a weird fucking dream. Honey, you okay? Mornings are tough right now. Are you pregnant? No. No! Oh, honey, is that why you came home? No, not at all. No, we're not. You are a miracle, baby. That's me, a miracle. After all the miscarriages, we'd given up hope. And then, there you were. And here I am now. So if you're pregnant, I'm not pregnant. I was not in a situation where pregnancy happens. Okay. I just want you to know that you can always come to us with this. Okay, noted. Can we talk about anything else? Sure. If you did have a baby. Okay, I'm out. I'm sorry, I get excited about grandbabies. It's fine. I'll be back later. Love you. Love you too. So cute. Ma'am, your daughter's she's only 20. But I mean, it's still cute because, you know. She's like, I'll support you no matter what. But, hey, Selms. Hey, May. You alright? Yeah, I guess. Why? You look like, you went through the dryer. On the wrong setting. Yeah. Long week is all. You want to hear a poem? Cheer you up? Yes. I'm never gonna refuse. Life goes on. It feels so long. But I report, life is too short. Wow, thanks. Here's another happy one. Life is great, but life is hard. Let's grill hot dogs in the backyard. I like that one too. Thank you, Summers. They cheer you up? They did. Yay! Dude, the hot dog one was great. I love it. Oh, they're so nice. But yeah, definitely one more day. I wonder if I don't remember her name, but the old lady, I wonder if she's here. No, she's not. Sad. Alright, the teens are here though. Hi. So like, are you always together? Yeah, I guess. That's cool. Friends are cool. Safer. Safer? Yeah, like the buddy system. Safety in numbers. You're a little paranoid, you know that? Kid, you don't even know. Anyone hear anything about anyone missing? Yeah, actually. There's some girl I know online. She hasn't been on since Harfest. Maybe she's the one that got stolen. Okay, well, I think we might need a bit more than that. Okay. Is she from here? I could ask my some place called Mulvey. Mulvey? You know someone from Mulvey? Yeah. Do you know where Mulvey is? Do you know what Mulvey is? No. I heard about Mulvey. My dad drives a bread truck. Mulvey used to be one of his stops. What happened? He don't stop there no more. They had to pay some other guy to do it. Sounds about right. What is Mulvey? I need to go back in the sun now. What's Mulvey? What's Mulvey that even May is cautious about it? I wonder. Alright, well, let's check. I think I want to hang out with Bea today, because last time we hung out with Greg's. But let's talk to Angus real quick. Hey, May. Hey, dude. Totally, what's up? Nothing. You okay? Yep. Okay. Sorry, don't mind me. Oh. No, you're my friend, my buddy. You're so cute. Okay, I'm leaving. I kind of want, like, a plushie of all of these characters. Like, if I could just find the right fabric. Or maybe I could make, like, really cheap felt versions of them. I don't know. Hey, Bea. I want to hang out with you today. Hey, Bea. Hey. You alright? You seem down. Oh, it's nothing. Stuff. You want to talk about it? Nah. Okay. Ugh, what are you up to today? Wandering around town? You know what? Whatever you want to do, I think. Because I mean, I could go to the church, even though I don't really know if there's anything to do there, but you know what? Whatever you want to do. Let's do the cemetery. Proximity. Oh wait, we're going to a party? But what about the cemetery? So what kind of party is this? A Jackie party? What's a Jackie party? You remember Jackie? She's intense. She's serious about serious stuff. She's a lot of fun otherwise. Didn't Jackie have like a one-woman band? Yeah. Trans World Order, give them hell. Twogth. Yeah, it's actually really great. She's got a great scream. I'm sold. Or Toogth. Hey, Bea, say it. Say Twogth. 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 Toogth. The way her eyes like dilated. This is a party, and Jackie invited me. Look at you. Oh, going to secret parties and shit. They're not secret, May. Well, I wasn't invited. Okay, I invite you. You are now invited. Woohoo! Okay, we got like a 90-minute drive ahead, so... But I thought we were gonna go to the cemetery, but maybe we were only allowed to choose one, or... I don't know. I kind of wanted to do one more of the things. Okay. It's fine. Corvin the thief, old kind of obscure. Slick little barn cat, lived in the woods, where no one could find him. But then he stole a diamond or something from the local king, and got arrowed to death. Wait, our constellation. There's a whole second part where he's a ghost, but they never performed that one. Poor ghost cat. Alright, let's go. Papa Tease. I'm kinda nervous about this. Stay close, alright? Nothing to be scared of down there, just a party. Not too late to throw ourselves into traffic instead? Hey, Jackie. Who's Jackie? Ah. The world is ending, May. Of course there's dancing. Cool. Okay. Alright. Let's hope we don't fuck it up. But yeah, I mean, I guess they want some, like, breaks in between. But, you know, I was kind of hoping to go to the cemetery, but whatever. That's why you gotta take it seriously. Put your foot down. No fascists at this party. Right? You don't talk this shit out. You punch that shit out. Do you think that's best? Yeah. Carry a knife and learn to throw punch. We can't have no sense of humor about this shit. Mace works too. Mace against fascists. Oh my god, intense. Hey, this is May. Hey, May. Yep, that's May. So, where are you guys from? Suburban Bright Harbor. Couple of born and bred arborettes. Long story for both of us. I got time. Hold up. We're gonna go yell at the DJ real quick. We know him. He's a total dink. Okay, I'll be here. Bye, boys. So this is just a random party, I guess. No drinking, May. Okay, fine. You guys want to dance? Yeah. Can you dance, May? Can, like, anyone here dance? Wait, do we get to dance? Oh my goodness. Look at that guy right there. The mouse person is just like... Meh. What? Oh my god. Oh wait, no, okay, hold on. So if I do left, she does this. If I do up, she does this. I like this one. If I do right, she does this. Oh, I like this one too. Okay, what about down? If I do down, she does this. Oh my god, that was so funny. The last one reminds me of that guy, what's his name? In The Great Ace Attorney? I think it was the first case, the Hat Maker. It reminds me of that. I guess we're talking to guys. I can dance. I never knew. I'm gonna keep dancing. Are you sure? Yeah, I don't think I've ever danced at a party before. Okay, well, be like 10 feet away, within eyeshot, and I'll watch you. Don't drink anything someone gives you. Bea, I know. No, seriously, if any... Bea, I'll be fine. Let's go, she'll be fine. Okay. Oh my god, this one. Oh my god, this is so funny. I love these. Bea is just dancing. It's cute. I mean, not Bea. May. Hold on. There's a... Okay. Okay, that's my least favorite. So I'm gonna rank it like... 1... 2... 3, and then left is 4. Hold on. Sorry, I need to sneeze really quick. Okay. Dancing is easy. What's the big fuss? Looks like bad news. Let's go this way first. Hey, Bea. Oh, hey, May. This is Chris. Hey, Chris. Hey. Your friend Bea is pretty cool. Aw, she's okay. You're laughing a lot. Cute. Beatrice. That's like an old name. Like a book you read in 2nd grade. Well, a book you liked? I liked ghost stories. Used to be a big reader. Then I got bored with books. My granddad used to read to me before he got dementia and died. Wow, great. It's okay. It was years ago. Biz. No! What? Because there was a gas leak from when my dad hit a line trying to dig up the dog we had. What the fuck? Oh my god. This all came from me saying I used to read books. Political science. A lot of jobs in that? Oh, I don't know. I just find it interesting. I feel like you have to be pretty materialistic to go to college just so you can get a job after. Whoa, whoa. Check out rich kid over here. Gonna pay zillions of dollars to go to college just cause something's interesting. Bea, check this dude out. You ever worked a day in your life, Chaz? I interned at my uncle's farm, yes. Well, I bagged groceries. Sure. Okay, fine. Meh. Super smart and responsible. She runs like the biggest store in Possum Springs. May no. It's west in the mountains. While rich kid over here is studying politicians or whatever. Bea's out in the real world. Not like you college kids. May. I'm kinda over the whole college thing myself. I don't understand why my choices are ending up like this. Except there's like a ghost or something. You two live in Possum Springs. Yeah, I got a problem with that. Yeah. So... why is that a problem? They didn't even seem like they minded that much. You know, it's interesting because I really don't see... like, I don't know. Okay, you're a prick. Like, I don't understand what May did was, like, I don't know. What is happening? I mean, listen, if you don't, who cares if you don't go to school or, I don't know. Like, I mean, I get it. She has her insecurities and her opinions on things and whatnot, but I don't think what May did was that. Maybe I'm not understanding it, you know? Okay. Oh, it's slippery. I mean, seriously though, I don't really. Bea is embarrassed about things, I get it, but I don't know. It's hard because I'm not in her position, right? Like, the way she thinks or what's important to her are going to be different than what I find important or what May finds important. So maybe to them, she was an asshole. I guess that makes sense. But I don't think May said anything with. You know what? I don't know. I don't know. It's difficult. Maybe I'm the asshole. I don't know. I just don't. Ow. Okay. For like 2 hours a month. Could have been mugged or something. All over some idiot guy? College is stupid anyway. Hmm. I want to know her reasoning for college. Like, is it because she wants the college experience or like a fantasy, or is it because she wants to, like, I mean, because, I mean, I can't judge that, right? That's none of my business. But, like, I'm curious because from what it seems like here, it's more about the experience of being a college student rather than the reason for furthering education. But I don't know the full story, so I don't know what that is at the same time. I mean, either decision, that's also none of my business, and that's the way she wants to do it, then that's great for her, right? But I don't. You have a life, though. Hmm. My life ended too. I had to take over the business because Dad had a complete breakdown. And the bills for my mom literally dying were so bad that we lost the house. The house I grew up in. Gone. Some shitty family with their shitty kids live there now. Now we live in an apartment as my dad wastes away. And like any idea I had of the future, this big bright thing just gets smaller and darker every time I wake up from a dream about nights like tonight. And you can't get that through your thick effing skull. Bea and I are similar in the sense that we kind of, well, I don't really expect it, but also sometimes I wish people would understand, is I think she expects people like May to understand things or just know what's happened when she doesn't. I'm not saying May's not wrong about things, because she did fuck up in some ways, but like, I don't know. Tired? Doomed? Well, you're doomed if you think like that. You're not the only person stuck here, you know. I think that sucks though, because, I mean, I get why she's mad. May got the thing that she was wanting to get. Like, May was able to go to college. Like, she had the opportunity and Bea couldn't. But I don't think it's right to blame May for something that she, like, because they have different priorities. So for May, college was not worth doing for her, right? And she's blaming, or not blaming, I don't know, being mad at her for something that's not really her fault in that regard. I mean, not everything else, just that college thing. Which, I mean, I understand why she's bitter about it, but that's not May's fault that you couldn't go. And it's not her fault that it wasn't for her. I don't know. You don't know anything about it, or you don't know why I had to leave? I don't even know why she had to leave either. You don't know anything about it, or you don't know why I had to leave. I feel like they're gonna go to a similar thing anyway, but yeah, I mean, what if something did happen and May's just not comfortable talking about it? Then Bea's just talking out her ass and making assumptions about May. Like, what if something did happen to her that made her not think college was worth it anymore? Like, something that made her not want to be in that area anymore. You don't know anything about it. I mean, if we're gonna... I'm gonna go with this one. See, this is the thing. Exactly what I said. You just sit there judging me. Have you ever asked why I left? Oh, right. Are we gonna get backstory? I don't know. My head is in pieces right now. Any answer I could give would sound nuts. Oh, shut up. All this shit going on this past week, ghosts and shit. I met God. He was an asshole. Look, we're both trapped, but we're trapped together. Trapped in different reasons, I think. Better to be trapped with someone else, right? I mean, they're both assholes to each other right now. Listen, I'm sorry about, like... we're, like, the best available friends. What the fuck? What river is this? Redwinder. All the iron in the water turns the rocks orange. Must be weird for them. All the rocks on land get to keep their colors, and the river rocks are always looking up at them. I don't know. This is complicated. even what I said earlier, I just don't know what I'm talking about. Do you think we'd be friends if we weren't, like, stuck together in the same town? Like, we were stuck together in Girl Scouts? Like, is this just, what's the word? Proximity. Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't. My entire life feels like running after something that keeps moving away into the distance, while I stay in the same place. And I guess proximity counts for a lot right now. Proximity. Stuck in a basement together. Again. This crazy old basement we call life, Beatrice. What the fuck? Was that poetry, May? Do you want to go back to the party? Nah. We can come to another one sometime. I'll learn to talk good to whatever guy you're obviously trying to get with. Oh, good. Thanks. But you should have told me everything. I was embarrassed. My entire life is embarrassing. Bea, I am like more embarrassing than you will ever be. You are like stronger and smarter than anyone I've ever met. Thanks. And you're not as big a total idiot as I act like you are. I'm a jerk sometimes, I know that. But you're a genuinely good person. Oh my god, what is this? I'll take it. You know? What that Fort Lucine fish fountain would say? What? Oh god. Beatrice Santello. We should get burgers and shakes on the way home. Oh wow. A revelation from God. The good God. The fake one. Okay. You. Let's go home. Home again. Home again. Best available friend. Achievement acquired. Thank you. Mayday, Bea. You know what? Stuck together, don't suck together. Great. Hey, Pops. Hi. Hello. Oh, wow. Are you okay? Nope. Oh. Okay. So what's going on? I don't think I can talk about it. I might play another day. I might play another day. You're gonna have to start talking sometime, kitten. I wish I could. Why can't you? I don't even know where to even start. It's just, I've been having these dreams, and I keep thinking I see a ghost. And I've had these horrible nightmares that feel really real. And I think something really bad is going to happen. And I've been running around doing all this stupid stuff, and where's it all going? What even is my life right now? I think I patched up some stuff tonight, but like, everyone is on their way somewhere else. Look at that face. I love it. And I had that big fight with Mom. Kitten, it's okay. And that's not even counting the money problems. Yeah. Money problems make everything worse. I know it. And I can't do anything about it. I don't even know if I could hold down a job. And how am I ever going to survive? And... Shh, kitten. Take a breath. Okay. Oh. Poor May. Why don't you get some sleep? Oh. Can I just stay down here for a bit? Dad? As long as you like. Oh, so sweet. Oh, we're watching Garbo and Malloy. God damn it. Malloy. Garbo. Ever think about, the afterlife? God damn it. I don't have a life as it is. Oh, wow. Why, Garbo? Do you think there's someone up there watching? Hey, I just hope anyone's watching at this time slot. These are the big questions, Garbo. Don't get any bigger, Malloy. Are you a churchgoer, Garbo? Hey, the last time I was in a church, they hadn't invented religion yet. Funny. Okay. Okay. I'm done with this show. Oh my god. Enough. Enough. Garbo and Malloy is Garbo. Stop. Enough. So let's just go to bed. Let's just go to sleep. Come on, May. Go to bed. After we check our messages. Hey, kid. Went to a party. Danced at a party. Ran around in the rain. Wow, sounds like an awesome night. It was a mixed bag, but all in all, I'd party again. We need to do more parties. You are very right. Alright, I'm off to bed. Laters. What about you, Bea? Hey, you. Hey, me. I'm so tired from tonight. I bet, did you run all the way to the river? Yeah, on the roofs and stuff. That and dancing really take it out of you. That's really nice, May, that you did that. Aw, it wasn't nothing. Go get some sleep. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for running after me. Oh, I never go away. You'll never be rid of me. I can think of worse fates. Oh, that's cute. I could think of worse fates than being stuck with May for the rest of your life. I could play a song. No. No. I could play a song, but not now. Bedtime. Yes. What nightmare is gonna be next? Or maybe there won't be a nightmare because the weird cat thing said no. They are not coming back. That's what it said. Oh, that music tells me otherwise, I think. Maybe not. Or maybe it's just wake up time. It's just wake up time. No dream. Well, that's a first. Hold on. It's 12:46. I think I should stop. But I'm gonna do one song. And then I will end the stream. Which song? Pumpkinhead Guy. The one I'm really bad at. Alright. So this is XYAB. Okay. Oh, my glasses are falling. Okay. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay. I don't need it to be perfect. Just mostly right. Okay. Oh my god. That was awful. I mean, better than last time, but that one section was awful. I literally do not know the song. No, I don't. That was awful. Alright, well. as much as I would like to do another day, I think I'm gonna have to end the stream here because it's late. Save and quit, my friend. Goodbye. Yeah, but last time stream was very intense, and today a little intense today as well. We encountered the Ghost Man, even though Angus doesn't believe he's a ghost man. But you know, yeah, I'm hoping that the game will let me explore the other areas and not just Possum. What's it called? The park area, anyway, because that would be interesting. And I'd like to see more areas. I'd like the others to see the Ghost Man. I think that would be great. I mean, not great because I don't want them exposed to the danger, but I mean, literally that thing chased after us. So, oh my god. Anyway. Alright. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. I really appreciate it. I know I started late, so I apologize for that. Just recently, my schedule's been kind of like meh. But again, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. I will try to be on soon again. Hopefully Monday, I'm hoping for. The latest anyway. And I will probably either play Ace Attorney or Stray, but I might be playing Stray. I don't know yet. But yeah, again, thanks so much, guys, and hope you have a good rest of the day, night, evening, or whatever time it may be, and hope you stay safe and keep healthy. But yeah, thanks so much, guys. Good night.